Okay, the purpose of this lab is to manage applications. In the scenario, we need to optimize our Windows 10 system by disabling unnecessary services and applications at startup. We also need to ensure that necessary services are enabled and automatically start when the system boots. In this lab, our task is to prevent the following services from loading at system startup. These 4 tasks. So, that is going to be under System Configuration, so we'll type SYS into the Windows search, and that brings up System Configuration app. So we'll mouse to the System Configuration app and click on it, and scroll up, and we will click on Services in the System Configuration window, and we'll look for Window Function Discovery Resource Publication. So we'll scroll down until we find Function Discovery Resource Publication, and we'll uncheck that checkbox. And then we'll look for Link Layer Topology, and we'll uncheck the checkbox for the Link Layer Topology Discovery Mapper service, and we'll scroll down to find SNMP Trap. And there's the SNMP Trap service, so we'll uncheck that checkbox, and we'll scroll down and look for Telephony, and we'll uncheck that checkbox, and we'll click Apply, right? And notice that you can see the date and the time that service was disabled. You can see that for each of the services that we disabled, right? Link Layer Topology and the Function Discovery Resource Publication. Now that those services have been prevented from loading at startup, we can click OK. We may need to restart the computer in order for these changes to apply. All right, I'm going to exit without restart for the moment. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, now we want to prevent the following applications from running at system startup. And there's a list of 3 applications. So let's use the Task Manager for that. So I'll type TAS, bring up the Task Manager, and I'll mouse to the Task Manager and click on it. And I'll scroll up, and we're already in the Startup tab of the Task Manager. And so we can see the Compy DVD apps currently has a status of enabled. So let's click on Compy DVD apps to select it, and then click disable, and we can see that status is that it's disabled. Now it will not run at system startup. Let's do the same thing for the DIRE event monitor. Click on it, and then we see the status is enabled right now. We'll mouse to disable and click disable to disable that. And we want to do the same with the SM66 Win32 utility. So we'll mouse to it, click on it. We can see right at the moment this service is enabled, and we'll click to disable this service. So it does not run on startup. Okay, looks good. So we'll cancel out of that. Now, last task is we want to start the following services and configure them to run automatically when the system starts. All right, so that is a computer management task. So let's scroll down to Windows Start and mouse over the Windows Start and right click and scroll up to Computer Management and click on Computer Management. And we'll scroll up, and we can maximize this window. And we want to start some services to configure them to run automatically when the system starts. So let's expand Services and Applications, and let's mouse to Services and click on Services, and we get a huge list of services. And the first one we want to enable and start is Bluetooth Support Service. So there's that. So we'll mouse to Bluetooth Support Service, we'll right click on it, and we'll mouse to Properties and click on Properties. And we can see that on startup it's currently disabled. We want them to, let's expand this drop-down box. We want it to start automatically. And the service status is currently stopped. Let's start it right now by mousing to start. Let's click apply and then start. All right, so now the service status is started and it'll automatically be loaded on startup, so we can click OK. We'll go to the next service, which is the print spooler. And we'll mouse to the print spooler, right click on it and mouse down to properties. Click on properties, and we want this to be automatic also, so we'll expand the drop-down choices and mouse to automatic and click automatic. Let's click apply, mouse to apply and click apply. And the service is currently stopped. Let's mouse to start, and it has started. That's great, so let's click OK. All right, the last task service is routing and remote access. So there it is. We'll mouse to routing and remote access. We'll right click on that, and I'm going to scroll down a bit more. And I'll right click on routing and remote access and choose properties. And I want to change this to automatic by expanding the drop down and mousing to automatic and clicking on automatic. Now, mouse to apply that change, and the service status is currently stopped, so I'll click on start and it started it, so now the status is started, so I'll click OK. All right, and it said that these changes need to be restarted to take effect on the next go, so I'll just click to reboot. I think it might be fine either way, but I'll click to reboot just to make that take effect. Now I'll click score the lab to see how that went. All right, looks good. Thank you for watching.